Here we go. He's booting her up.
Riley County defers to the second half. Nemaha Central will receive the opening kickoff.
Good evening. You're watching SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. Today is the 14th of October, 2022. We are here at just between Leonardville and Riley, Kansas, and we're getting set to watch the Nemaha Central Thunder. According to a couple different polls, they're either the number 1 ranked team or number 2 ranked team in the state in Class 2A. Getting set to take on the Riley County Falcons. Nemaha Central 6-0 on the season, and Riley County 2-4 so far this year. And this is a Class 2A District 4 football game. This will count towards the playoffs to see who will advance with the better records and seeding from there going forth. So, I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. I'll be calling the game for you here this evening. Got John Howard with me as well. John, welcome.
Glad to be here.
Getting set to kick off.
And I got Caleb Ridenour on the production computer and Bill Osterhaus doing the camera work. And Nemaha Central in white on the field. And in the blue tops is the Riley County Falcons. Nemaha Central Riley County has won the toss, and they elected to defer to the second half. Nemaha Central is elected to receive. And the field in front of us goes across the screen left to right is east to west. So Riley County is kicking to Nemaha Central, and they leave the ball. And there is a flag thrown on the far sideline by the judge, and they will have to move it back 5 yards as a false start, I guess you would say.
Yeah, so, I don't know if I've seen that happen before.
Yeah. So right off the bat, a 5-yard penalty assessed to Riley County. They'll kick from the 35, and that is number 10. Noah Fries will kick the ball.
We are outside the press box tonight, and just above the stadium sound system, so you might catch some of that on occasion, but they did find a good spot for us out here, and we're glad to be here.
Yeah, wind's out of the north. It's actually at our back, so we don't even feel the wind because we're standing in front of the press box. Ball is fielded about the 19. That is Cooper Hike got a hole up through the middle. Nice return as he gets brought down at about the 41-yard line. So Nemaha Central will get the ball with a good starting field position at their own 41. Looks like maybe the 42.
That ball took a real funky bounce, but Hike was able to kind of turn around to catch it still and get a good return.
At their own 42-yard line.
Game 7 of the regular season. They have one more game to play in regular season. That'll be against Sabetha next week at home game. There's Cooper Hike carrying the ball and battling his way up to the 50-yard line and starting it off with a nice run, dragging some defenders to the 50.
Just like we're used to seeing all season long, Hike carrying the ball and carrying some defenders with him.
8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Second down and 2 for Nemaha Central.
50-yard line.
The entire team looking to the sideline. They all take the signal, so they know what the play call is. Kane in motion, 2 receivers to the near side. Kane takes the jet sweep handoff, comes to the near side. He's got the first down, stiff arm, and goes out of bounds at about the 45, the Riley County 45, maybe the 44.
Sweep around the right end, pushed out of bounds by Noah Fries.
Actually, they will mark him out at the 43. So gain of 7.
Defense covered that well. Just Nemaha Central had 3 blockers in front of him, and we're able to get a few key blocks and get him that first down.
Good pursuit, got a little crowded, but good blocking, got him the yards. 1st and 10, Nemaha Central at the Riley County 43. Up house, hands off to Hike. Hike up through the middle and wrapped up at the legs and brought down at the 38-yard line.
Number 8, Cooper Hike on the carry.
Gain of 5.
Brought down by 54.
Yeah, he was able to fall and gain 3 yards just on the fall.
A gain of about 5.
Second down and 5 for Nemaha Central. 10:35 and counting here, first quarter, just getting underway. Thunder with their first possession in the game. 2 receivers near side. We got a 2-back set. Handoff goes to Hike. Nice sidestep. Sheds a tackler and gets the first down. Still on his feet, diving forward to the 29. They were zinging right in on him.
Hike on the carry.
Gain of 9.
Yeah, just a great run by Hike, putting his shoulders down and keeping his feet driving.
1st and 10 for Nemaha Central.
1st and 10 for the Thunder at the Riley County 29-yard line. Single receiver here to the near side. Double tight ends. One Kane goes in motion. Handoff Hike up the middle. Dive play moves the ball up to the 25. Maybe the 24. Now they're going to spot him down at the 25-yard line.
Cooper Hike again on the carry. Brought down by number 69.
Gain of 4.
Eli Cias. 2nd and 6.
Next play, quickly, hands off to Kane. Sheds one tackler. He's going to get caught and fumbled and recovered. So the Thunder will lose yards on that play. Good pursuit by Riley County.
Number 7, Gavin Kane on the carry. Brought down by number 22, Jace Woodard.
Ball put down to 26. They'll lose a yard.
Samson Wagner for the Falcons was just through the line of scrimmage real fast and got him slowed down, and a couple other defenders came and was able to knock that ball loose. But he was able to land on it, and we got the ball still.
Kane was trying to give a stiff arm.
Yeah.
7. Ball at the 29.
So 3 backs. Up pass, high snap, handoff, Kane up through the middle. Bounces off some tacklers, battling his way forward to the 19. He's going to be close to the first down. Looks like he may just be a little shy. They're going to spot him at the 20.
Brought down by Lucas
Gain of
Cope
6.
and Torrin Sheave.
That'll bring up 4th and 1. Nemaha Central will go for it here with the short field in front of them. See how hard they key on Cooper Hike. Broxman to the near side, receiver, handoff, Hike up the middle. He's got the first down. Wow, you see that? Hike pulled a defender with him over the top of him to pick up the first down, moves the ball to the 16-yard line.
The defense did key on Hike there, but it wasn't enough. He was able to put his shoulders down and just force his way for that first down.
Quickly to the line, 2 receivers to the far side. Up house, looks to the sideline. Snap from up pass. He's going to throws out to the sideline, looking for Kane. Falls incomplete. Good defense.
Pass intended for Gavin Kane.
Yeah, Kane was in a position to make that catch, but with a defender in front of him and behind him, it was going to be a tough catch to pull in.
So 2nd and 10 for Nemaha Central at the Riley County 16-yard line. Broxman to the near side. I think they got Kane clear on the far. Single receivers to both sides. Handoff to Cooper Hike. Changes direction. Dives forward inside the 15 down to about the
Cooper Hike on the carry.
13 or the 12. As well as spot it.
Takes the ball inside the 15-yard line. Down to the 13.
It's probably one of the longer drives as far as time-wise that
3rd and 7.
The Thunder have had this season.
3rd down and 7 for the Thunder. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Hike in the backfield. Hike's going to swing out to the side, takes the pass. He's going to get to the sideline, picks up the first down, and in for the touchdown. Nemaha Central scores first with 7:02 on the clock
out around the left.
here in the first quarter.
Takes the ball into the end zone for the score.
13-yard pass play. That play was designed really good. They got it out to him. Two blockers already just ready to go. And with a head of steam, he's hard to bring down, and so was able to just kind of jive his way into a touchdown. So
Thunder will go for two here.
Their kicking game has been up and down all season, so it looks like they're
up house, rolls to the near side, looks to throw, cuts back, throws into the middle, caught. No good. Couldn't lean across to pick up the first down. And caught by Blake Stahlbaumer. The 2-point conversion denied. But Nemaha Central has a 6-0 lead on Riley County with 7:02 to go, first quarter. We'll take a quick break. You're watching SCTV.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
No sound at all. .7:02 on the clock here, first quarter. Nemaha Central will kick off.
Riley County, Samson Wagner.
Kick fielded at the 10.
Takes the ball.
Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line.
Wagner was just building up some steam there when he got hit.
It was number 20 with the return. That was Sam Allen.
Riley County.
So Riley County with their first possession, starting at their own 27-yard line. Three receivers. One to the near, throws a pass, and there's going to be a flag against Kane as he pushed his receiver out of bounds. He was looking for number 10, Noah Fries. And that'll be a penalty on the Thunder.
Yeah, it's a pretty obvious pass interference, and with the official standing just a few yards away, it's going to be hard to get away with one of those.
.15-yard penalty.
That will bring the ball out to the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Riley County.
So Riley County will have it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Looking to throw to the far sideline. Caught. Complete. Still on his feet. Picks up the first down. As they move the ball into Thunder territory. Pass complete
Quick
to
pass
number
out to
4.
Lucas Culp. Takes the ball inside.
Lucas Culp with the reception.
The 47-yard line.
Gain of 10.
1st and 10.
Quickly to the line. Riley County throws another pass to the near side. Caught. And immediately tackled and brought down.
Pass from Harmison to Jace Woodard.
At the 42.
Pass is complete.
Still got some good yards on that. It was defended well, but
42-yard line. It'll be second
still
down
got
and
a good gain on that pass.
Gain of 6.
It's Hunley on the tackle there.
Twin receivers near, one to the far, single back set. Hand off to the man in the middle. Spun. That is carried by number 20.
Sam Allen on the carry.
Sam Allen with the carry. Moves the ball inside the 40. Down to the 37-yard line.
Of Nemaha Central. Good for a Riley County first down.
Riley County moving the ball on the Thunder defense.
Yeah, they're
First and 10 for Riley County. Quarterback is Eli Harmison. Harbison takes the snap, handoff to Allen. Allen with some speed.
Got some speed on him.
Is driven out of bounds.
Samson Wagner on the carry.
Excuse me, that was
Takes
number
the ball off the
28,
left
Samson
side.
Wagner.
I think both of their main running backs, Allen and Wagner, are both very
Takes the ball
quick.
down to the 33-yard line.
Gain of 4
Second
on
and
the
about
play.
6 yards.
Handoff again. Brought down at the 26-yard line.
Wagner
Another
again
first
on the
down
carry.
for Riley County.
Takes the ball off
Marching the
left
ball
side.
down the field here.
Pushes down to the 26-yard line. Good for a Riley County first down.
Gain of 7.
Again, moving the ball well, Riley County.
First and 10 for Riley County.
Not a lot of offenses have had good luck against this Thunder defense.
Handoff again. Caught and shoestring tackle by number 9, Blake Stahlbaumer. Ball was carried by
Takes the
Sam
ball
Allen.
over the left side.
Looks like maybe he ran into his own
Inside
player a
the
little bit there,
25
slowed him
yard
down.
line. Down to almost the 23. It'll be second down and 7.
Gain of 3 on the play. Single receiver to the far side, handoff. Nice pursuit. Blake Stahlbaumer getting in the backfield, making this tackle for loss.
Wagner on the carry.
And carry was from Wagner.
Grabbed by number
He will
8.
lose yards.
Okay, Hike.
Back to the 28-yard line. Loss of 5.
Just able to slow him down enough to get some help to
Blake
make that
Stahlbaumer.
tackle for a loss.
Third down and 12 for Riley County.
Loss of 5 yards. Brings up third and 12.
3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Harmison looking to throw. Sacked him
Nice
by
job.
Cooper Hike. Knifing through and takes
Eli
down
Harbison
Harmison
sacked.
for a sack back to the Riley County 37.
Taken down by Cooper Hike.
Just not enough linemen there to block everybody, and Hike was able to just run through, make a great sack.
It'll be
Fourth
fourth down
down.
and 22.
Came through so quick, he just didn't have a chance to roll away or do anything.
They will punt this ball. Kane back to receive. Kicker, punter will set up at the 47-yard line. High snap, you got it. Kick is away. Nice kick. Kane will get away from it and let it go into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback, and Nemaha Central will have it at the 20-yard line. Nice punt.
Yeah, almost took a Falcons bounce
for a
there and
touchback.
ended up on the 1-yard line. But it was a really good punt.
Nice drive there was going there for Riley County.
Yeah.
Brings the ball out to the 20-yard line.
They've got
It'll
some
be
good
first and
offense,
10
but Thunder
for
will have to
Nemaha
find a way to
Central
answer
at
that.
their own
They
20-yard
got a couple
line.
good stops there to stop the drive. And they take back over on their own 20-yard line on the touchback.
One of the longer fields ahead of them for Nemaha Central all season.
Single receivers, so both sides. Handoff, Hike in the middle. Nope, fake the handoff. Up house, trying to get to the sideline. Will go out of bounds. Looks like he'll go out at about the 25, maybe the 24.
Number 24,
He was trying to
Carter
turn it up,
Ronning
just
out on
nowhere to go.
Takes the ball out to the 24-yard line.
I thought maybe right at the end there he
Second
might have
and
turned it
6.
up and just saw who he could knock over, but he didn't.
Same set again as the last one. Up pass, hands off to Hike. Hike is going to bounce it to the outside. He's on a dead run. One defender to beat. Stiffs arms. He's going to get driven out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
On the carry.
Nice
Out
big
around the
run
left
by
end.
Cooper Hike.
Takes the ball down
Working off the left side of the line.
sideline. Knocked out of bounds.
Nice run by Hike. He wasn't even really able to turn the afterburners on and keep running. He was
takes the ball down
trying to shake that last defender and just wasn't able quite to do it. But
it'll be 1st and 10.
38-yard run for Hike, 1st and 10. Pitch back. Kane's going to come here to the near side, looking for the corner, cutting it upfield. Move one defender, dodges another one. He's got 2 guys to get through, past the 10, inside the 10, down to about the 8.
Nice run.
Down at the 9-yard line.
Kane on the pitch sweep. Takes the ball all
Wade
the way
Leonard
down
was the lead
inside
blocker
the
on that
9.
play, and he blocked
1st and
3
goal.
defenders
Nemaha
to
Central.
keep that play going.
Gain of 29 on that play. The Thunder quickly back on the line. Single receiver far side, handoff, Hike in the middle. He's at the 5, bouncing off a few defenders, diving forward. What did they do there? Did they blow the play dead, or they were?
It sounds like they blew the
whistle early.
So I don't know if they thought his knee touched back. They spotted him.
That is an errant. To me, that sounded like a errant whistle.
Yeah, an incidental whistle or an accidental whistle. Yeah.
So the officials are discussing that.
From here, it looked like he was still driving the ball, and when he got up, he
So that ball should actually be down about the 2-yard line if they hadn't have the whistle. They're spotting him at the 5. Going over to explain it to the coach. Head coach Michael Glassick for Nemaha Central.
He's going to argue his position there to see.
They spot the ball at the 5-yard line.
And again, we're not on the field, but from up here, that looked like at least he'd be to the 5-yard line. Where his knee went down. He did. Caleb said that the official on this side called it a touchdown. Reaching out.
So now they're going over to talk to Riley County's head coach, Eric Williman. Explain what was decided, I guess. They're going to leave the ball at the 5-yard line. That'll be 2nd down. So 4 yards on the play for Nemaha Central.
Ball was placed to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5.
Aiden Brockshman to the far side. The only receiver. Hike the lone back. Kane in motion. High enough Hike. Nope, up pass keeps it. And he goes in for the touchdown. Nice faked handoff.
Yeah, nice handoff.
Up pass kept it and dives in from 5 yards out.
And they were definitely keying on him. So
number 24, Braden Uphouse on the carry. In for the score for Nemaha Central.
And all that arguing about the play before 12, didn't really matter at this point.
0.
Braden Uphouse punches it in from 5 yards out.
Looks like they're going to go for 2 here again. They nearly got the 2-point conversion the last time.
12-0 Nemaha Central. Single receivers both sides. 3-back set. Handoff Hike. Hike working to the far side and runs over the man. His defender who came up to stop him. And easily picks up the 2-point conversion.
Hike on the carry out the right side.
Nemaha Central leads 14-0 over Riley County. Just under a minute left here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Score is now Nemaha Central 14.
I'm a regular guy, not some celebrity endorser. You see, instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson to hype the same old run-of-the-mill account, Kasasa Checking gives that money directly back to you in the form of cash rewards. In fact, he just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching SETV. Nemaha Central scoring on both of their first 2 possessions. Riley County had a nice drive to start their first one, unable to come up with points in that one. They were stopped on the Thunder side of the field. They were down inside I think they were actually never broke inside the red zone. They were down to the 23-yard line and driven back. And then had to punt the ball.
Pre-game, from what we saw, it looked like maybe they had a kicker who could make a field goal from that distance, so pretty close. But with that
7, K.J. Davis.
big tackle for a loss, had to have him punted up.
Nice kick from Connor Dieters, fielded about the 6-yard line. Trying to get to the outside. Brought down from behind by number 1 for Nemaha Central, Jake Hunley.
Wagner
With the
brings
speed
ball
coming
back
around
out
from
to the
behind and brings
22-yard
down
line.
Wagner on the return. They'll have it 1st and 10 at about the 22.
Again, the Falcons were able to put together a really nice drive. The last series, let's see what they do here.
Armisen at quarterback takes a snap, looking to throw. Throws to the sideline, caught by number 10, and immediately brought down at about the 25. Though they're going to give him to the 26.
Number 10, Noah
Gain of
Freeze on
4.
the reception.
Freeze on the reception.
Takes the ball out to the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 for Riley County. Clock winding down, 10 seconds. They'll probably let it expire, and that'll be the end of the first quarter, it looks like. Nemaha Central will have the 14-point lead after the first
That's
12
the
minutes
end
of
of the
play
first
here in
quarter.
this game.
Score
You're
Nemaha
watching
Central,
SCTV. We'll be back
14,
with the second quarter.
Riley County 0.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Yeah.
So the first quarter, Nemaha Central with 125 yards rushing, 13 yards passing. Riley County has 5 yards rushing, 20 yards of passing, 25 total yards offense. It's been a little deceiving with the last 2 plays that they ran. They lost 5 and lost 9, lost 14 yards total on that last drive on the last 2 plays to force the punt. So
With a couple long runs for Nemaha Central, that really helped them on that second series.
2nd and 6.
So we'll flip sides of the field. Riley County will now be going from left to right
At
in
their
front of
own
us.
27-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line. Handoff in the middle. And brought down after a short gain. Catch who the ball carrier was there, but they set the ball down at about the
Benson Wagner on the carry.
27. Wagner with the carry, they say.
Number 8.
3rd down and
Cooper Height
5.
on the tackle.
Connor Dieters with the tackle, it looked like to me.
Two receivers near, one to the far. Single back set. He's going to roll it out and pass to number 20. Nice job by the Thunder. That was
Pass
number
complete out to Sammy Allen.
25. Wade Leonard coming up to make the hit and the stop. Forced 4th down as the Falcons
Ball's approximately at the
gained
27-yard line.
nothing on that
It'll
play.
be 4th and 6.
Actually, they maybe have lost a yard on the pass play.
Yeah, Leonard did a good job of breaking down and making a nice tackle.
Nemaha Central, Gavin Kane.
Came back to
Benson
receive.
Wagner back to punt.
From his 10. Blocked off the foot. Loose ball covered up at the 6-yard line.
Oh, nice.
Holton Bass
Wow.
making the blocked and recovery.
I know how hard it is for Holton not to pick that ball
Well,
up and
it's
try
blocked by number
to walk
75,
5 more
Holton
yards
Bass.
into the end zone. But
Ball was placed at the 6-yard line
Holton Bass.
of Riley County.
we could hear that
He
ball. It
is-
hit him in the ribs from here. He got right where he needed to be to make that stop. But
It was he was quick. He's a big, he plays the offensive defensive line, and he is quick.
maybe they should put him at fullback and let him run this one in.
He's a junior. So Thunder recover the ball at the 6-yard line. Far receiver Up the middle. In for a touchdown. Nemaha Central scores again.
Carry up the middle into the end
That was
zone.
Cooper Hike carrying it in from 6 yards out.
Yeah, you can't say enough about Holden Bass on that
Nope.
play. Oh, wait, it looks like maybe they're not
Gonna go
giving him
for-
the touchdown.
No, they gave it to him. They're
Oh, they
going
did.
for 2-point
Nemaha
conversion.
Central will line up for
Okay.
the 2-point
Yeah, Holden
conversion.
Bass did such a great. I mean, he's got the speed of a linebacker, but the size of a lineman.
So the 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Single receivers, both sides. Up house. Handoff, fake to handoff. Pitches out to Cooper Hike. Trying to battle through. Short of the end zone. He's 2-point conversion attempt denied.
Option pitch.
Nemaha Central leads 20-0
Off to
with
Cooper Hike.
10:33 to go. Second quarter. You're watching SCTV.
Brought down short of the goal line.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
Yeah, again, back on that punt block there. He played they did such a good job of playing smart football, because your first thought is to scoop that up and try to run it in for a touchdown. And Bass was thinking smart and just thought landing on it was going to be the best thing, because you guarantee you're going to have the ball back. Trying to scoop it up, it can go wrong sometimes. So great job of just thinking about where he's at and playing smart football.
Kick lands at about the 10. It's going to go out of bounds. The Riley County receiver, return man, was going to catch it, but he backed off and let it go out of bounds. So that'll be a penalty on Nemaha Central.
Again, a really nice kick to the 10-yard line.
And they put the ball down at the 35.
Kickoff is kicked out of bounds. Ball was placed at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Riley County.
I don't know how you record that in the book for a penalty, what the
Yeah.
yards are for it, but handoff. Weaving through a little bit of traffic. Nice job by the running back, Wagner.
Samson Wagner on the carry.
Moves the ball to the 40.
Brought down by number 27, Wade Leonard of Nemaha Central.
2nd and 5 for the Falcons.
Falcons have been trying to run that ball just outside the defensive wall there.
2nd and 5 for Nemaha Central.
Single receiver far side. Got a
Excuse me,
two-back
Riley
set.
County.
Harbison
40-yard line.
hands off. Number 28, Wagner, and there was number 27, Wade Leonard,
Samson
coming up to make the
Wagner
hit
on the carry.
and stops him at about the
Picked up by number 27, Wade Leonard.
41-yard line.
Good job
Gain
by
of a
Leonard
yard.
breaking that up.
Gain of a yard on the play. Be 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Single receiver, far side of the field. Again, a similar set they had the last play. Same similar play again. And he's short of the 1st down. Leonard comes up again, and as well as number 25.
Nearly identical play with
Wagner
nearly
again on the
identical
carry,
result.
right in.
Carter
Tackled by
Rottinghouse.
number 25, Carter Rottinghouse.
They pick up another yard on the play to the 42. But now it is 4th down and
Brings up
3.
4th and 3.
See if they go with a punt here, or if they, with time ticking away, they're going to need to move the ball, and that's what they're going to try to do.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down and 3. But bring the receivers in a little tighter.
Big 4th down for them.
Signal receiver in motion. They're trying to get him to jump, and
Yep.
now we're going to get a timeout call, and no penalty
Timeout
flag comes
called
out.
by
They
Riley
nearly
County.
got Stahlbaumer or Hike over there. I wasn't sure who the number
Yeah,
was on this, but they about got him to jump.
That is their first timeout. They have 2 remaining.
So Riley County takes their first time of 3 timeouts and a half. We'll take a quick break. You're watching SCTV.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
$8:27 to go here in the second quarter. 4th down and 3 for Riley County. They do it with a hard count to try to draw the Thunder off.
Trying to almost got the job done.
They are still going to go for it here on 4th down, it looks like.
4th and 3 for Riley County.
Single receiver near side, 2-back set. Handoff, fake to Wagner, throwing down the field. Caught for the first down. There was 2 receivers that were open. The blown coverage
by Lucas
as
Cole.
the Falcons move the ball down to the Thunder 41.
Down at the 41-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Riley
They
County.
needed 3. They got more than that. 17 yards on the pass. And a fresh set of downs. Good big 4th down conversion there for him. Into Thunder territory. Handoff and caught in the backfield. Wagner looks like what happened there? It looked like he gave up on the play.
Yeah, I think he thought he had him down, and he spun out of that, and then.
But Wagner looked like he gave up on the play.
I don't know if Wagner
well.
thought that the play was over. There's no forward movement. I don't know.
And there was no whistle.
Yeah, it was still a live ball. And
live ball.
2nd and 14.
So a loss of 4 on the play.
I think there was a little bit of confusion on both sides of the ball that time.
Now, I didn't catch who came through to make that hit that they spun out of, but
I think it was Leonard, but I also couldn't tell for sure who it was.
2nd and 14. 3 receivers near, 1 to the far. Armisen looking to throw, flushed out. Sheehan chase from behind. Flag thrown downfield, nearly picked off. It was Carter Hike there. We do have a flag in the middle of the field. That'd be likely going to be a holding penalty. We do have a flag here on the near side.
Yeah,
as
and that
well.
was Holden Bass. Looks like a late hit, right on the. I'm guessing they're going to give him from a late hit there, right on the. He just right at the edge of the field. Holden pushed and the player went out of bounds.
We'll see what they call here. There's a roughing the passer call against Nemaha Central. Holding penalty against Riley County. Penalties offset, so they'll replay 2nd down.
County. Personal foul, roughing the passer on Nemaha Central. Repeat 2nd down.
So 2nd down and 14 again with 7:04 to go, second quarter.
I didn't recognize that Holden was chasing was the quarterback over here on the sidelines.
Again, a similar set again for Riley County. Armisen looking to throw, throws into the middle, caught by number 22 in between receivers, and it's a foot race to the end zone. He's in for the touchdown. Carter Hike couldn't track him down fast enough. He was close, but not in time. As Riley County gets their first touchdown of the game with 6:55 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, the defenders were in a good spot for that throw, but he just was able to kind of squeeze both defenders just couldn't quite get there in time. The one covering him, he had a step on him, and he kind of spun out of that and just couldn't quite get there to stop him.
Freeze for the extra point. Kick is up. That one looks like it is good. No, they're saying no good.
No good.
Was it?
Must have been. It didn't indicate how it would have missed, but
Kick is
Caleb
no
thinks he
good.
knows, but I have no idea how he would know any more than us.
Nemaha Central 20.
Caleb knows.
Yeah, okay.
And
Of
it was
course.
wide to the right. So 6:55 to go, second quarter. We'll be back.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
We go boogie, oogie, oogie, jiggle, wiggle, and dance like a roof on fire. We go drink, drink.
Beautiful evening of football here at Riley County High School. Good, still got a decent breeze blowing out of the north, blowing across the field from our view away from us to the far sideline. It's blowing that direction into the wind. The wind is blowing into the face of our fans on the far side of the field.
Breeze set to kick off for Riley County.
Freeze to kick off. Thunder with their first return of the game. Kickoff return. Ball is caught at about the 6. Handoff to Blake Stahlbaumer or Cooper Hike. Pulls over one defender and then cut down at about the 35.
Little reverse
We have a
on
flag.
the kickoff.
A yellow sock?
Saw some flying. That's actually the football
Cooper
coming
Hike
in from the sideline here.
Brings
Just,
the ball out.
you see that official throw that arm up like that, and you see some come out, you think, okay, there's a flag, but no.
It'll be 1st and 10.
Ball at the 36, 1st and 10, Nemaha Central.
He had a nice return on that. I thought maybe he had some blockers ahead of him. It looked like maybe he was going to just a few defenders away from 6 points.
Hold on, boys.
20-6, Nemaha Central. A pass, looking to throw, pump fake. Now he's throwing down the sideline, left it short, popped up in the air, incomplete.
Pass is
looking
incomplete.
for number 7. Was that
7,
Kane?
KJ Davis breaks up the pass, brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, Nemaha Central.
From the 36-yard line.
Defense did a good job. There wasn't anybody wide open. He took the best option he had, which still wasn't a great option. He had a defender right in a good spot, and he's lucky that fell to the ground and not into someone else's arms.
Got to put a little more air under that to get it over the other receiver and let your receiver come in underneath of it. Hike, handoff in the middle, dragged down at about the 41, maybe the 42.
Cooper Hike on the carry. Tackled by number 28, Samson Wagner.
Put it at the 41.
It'll
Gain
be
of
3rd and
5.
5 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go, D.
3rd and 5 at the 41. Kane to the near side, Broxman to the far. Handoff, Hike. He drags a defender, gets to the first down marker. He should have the first down.
We're in a really good spot for that one. It does look like a first down.
Right here in front of us. Looks like they're spotting him at the 42. That will move the chains.
The run is good enough
the
for
47.
a first down. 1st and 10, Nemaha Central.
Gain of 6 on the play.
47-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Thunder. Quickly to the line. 2 receivers, one to each side of the field. Up house, hands off, Hike, cuts back into the middle, and goes down at the 50-yard line.
Good job by the defense closing that hole fast.
Number 8, Cooper Hike.
Hike was able to
brought down by Torrance.
force his way for a few yards, but defense was right there to stop him.
2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 for the Thunder. Right at midfield. Coming up on 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Uphouse fumbles the ball, covers it back up,
Fumble on the play.
but will lose 3 yards on the play.
Gets the ball back.
Just a terrible handoff. The handoff was botched at the beginning, and that would cause that ball to fall out.
So now 3rd and 10 for Nemaha Central.
They're fortunate to get that
Brings
back.
up 3rd down and a very long 9.
Timeout called by Nemaha Central with 4:29 to go here
Timeout called by
till
Nemaha
halftime.
Central.
You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
That is their first time out of the half. They have 2 remaining.
I'm a regular guy, not some celebrity endorser. You see, instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson to hype the same old run-of-the-mill account, Casasa Checking gives that money directly back to you in the form of cash rewards. In fact, he just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Ask for free Casasa checking at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Big 3rd down conversion play here for Nemaha Central, right near midfield. The last play that was a fumbled handoff, and the Thunder was able to recover.
It's been one of the longer 3rd downs the Thunder have had this year.
I'd like to do a big shout out to the Nemaha Central cross country team. The ladies cross country team won the Big 7 league title, and the boys Nemaha Central team picked up 2nd place. John Langell, a good strong runner for the boys team, and
3rd and a long 9 for Nemaha Central.
good strong runs from Maddie Mosteller and Kendall Sextro and Haley Nordis.
Swing pass.
Hand off, or
pass
to
in the backfield. Nice play.
pass to Hike, and the swing pass did not work as it was sniffed out by Riley County. A loss
That'll
of
bring up 4th down.
3 on the play.
13.
And that'll force the Thunder to punt the ball.
Yeah, Mike is partial to the cross-country team because that was his sport in high school, right, Mike?
It was. That is what I did. I didn't play football. I just ran cross-country, played basketball. First times the Thunder first team punt team has to kick the ball. Low snap.
Sam Allen.
Low
Ball
punt.
lands at the 25. Goes down at the 14-yard line.
Ball was picked up
Good
on
punt
the
by
bounce by Sam
Nemaha
Allen.
Central.
Riley County will start at their own 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
So they put the ball at the 15. Looked like he slid down at the 14. Riley County with the ball with a little over 3.5 minutes to go here till halftime. Is there 2 men in motion there? Nice run by Wagner, and he's got 1 man to beat. Push from behind and goes down at the 40, the 34, maybe the 35.
Ball all the way inside. Nemaha Central.
It almost looked like they had 2 men in motion there at the same time. One just got set long enough before the other went to move. So that was timing.
That is good for a Riley County first down.
Riley County with a big run down to the Thunder 36.
Yeah, a little bit of a battle there at the end of the run. You don't see long runs like that end with a battle. He tried to juke him and just couldn't get good at getting done.
And the quarterback was going to take the run. Wrapped up by Connor Dieters. Harmison nowhere to go. Harmison threw the ball back at Dieters, and official standing there didn't do anything.
Yeah,
with it.
Dieters shoved a little.
Yeah.
He threw the ball back. I think it was a mutual disagreement. It's probably a good non-flag call.
Loss of 3 yards. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Ball moved back to the 39. Second and 13 for Riley County. Ball at the Thunder 39. Looking to pass to the near sideline. Caught by number 4. Wrapped up and then hit again by Height coming to finish him off. They'll give him progress to the 36-yard line. Back to about the original line of scrimmage.
Really just a textbook tackle there. Got him down low, slowed him down, waited for help to come. Great job by the defense.
Third and a long 9 for Riley County. They'll send 4 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. And now we have a timeout called by Riley County. They take their second timeout with a minute 32 to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a quick break with them. You're watching SCTV.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank.
Just a minute and a half left in the first half of play here. Nemaha Central up 20-6.
Big third down play for Riley County. This is likely to be 2-down territory for them, I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to want to get a score in before the half, and so
4 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. We got 3 receivers and a tight end.
Yep.
They're looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws downfield. Got a receiver caught. Nice throw and completion to number 22, Jace Woodard.
Threads the needle.
Wow, what a nice pass.
The end zone for the score.
Great pass. He really just kind of sewed that in between the defender and just right over his shoulder where it had to be to make that catch.
So Riley County can close this to a 1-touchdown lead for Nemaha Central. 20-12, the minute 25 on the clock. And the extra point attempt coming from number 10, Noah Freeze. Faked punt, throws to the middle end zone. That is incomplete. The 2-point conversion, no good. Was that a fake punt?
I think it was a fake punt.
I was typing on my computer.
He did such a good job of coming in for that kick.
Incomplete.
But he pulled up at the last second, so
Nemaha
Central leads 20-12 with a minute 25 to go here till halftime. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
Just a few miles out of town, pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, equal.
Yeah, so either that was a very well executed fake or they had an issue with the snap. It was really hard to tell from here.
I wasn't watching, so I was typing in my computer to making notes and didn't get to quite see it until right at the end where the pass fell incomplete. But Riley County
Freeze set to kick off for Riley County
has come up with 2 straight touchdowns to answer Nemaha Central. And it's a 20-12 lead for the Thunder. And here's a kickoff. Popped up in the air. They need to cover that ball. Oh, they got a whistle.
Oh.
The official blowing a whistle here And there may be, there's a far side, a flag on the far sideline, offsides against Riley County.
Bring the ball back.
And that was a good.
Nemaha Central needs to get on that ball. They nearly got that taken back from them. They just kind of let it bounce around, and no one really committed to get that ball and almost lost it. And if it wasn't for the penalty, this still looks like the ball went out of bounds and had been Central's ball, but still, they need to really get on top of that.
So they'll move the ball back to the 35 where he will kick off from.
We'll see if he goes deep this time or tries to do another short kick.
Kick will be from the 35-yard line.
We're just so dangerous on the return. I could see why they want to keep it out of those guys' hands and keep it short.
Freeze with the kickoff. Nice kick.
Whew.
That will go into the end zone.
Noah Freeze just bombs
that was a heck of a kickoff from the 35-yard line. Touchback gives the ball to the Thunder at the 20.
To the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Nemaha Central.
No return from the Thunder for the minute 25 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, that was a great kick.
We have a blue F-150 in the parking lot. Nemaha County 590 TYT. Your lights are on, folks.
Sounds like a Riley County vehicle in the parking lot with lights on.
That was Nemaha County.
I know. It narrows it down who it could be.
Handoff, hike. Tries to step through a defender. Brought down at about the 24.
They had a hold of his shoelaces. He would have lost a shoe if he would have got his foot loose.
Gain of 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Thunder to the line. A pass, looking to pass to the sideline. Caught by Leonard, and he goes out of bounds to stop the clock with a minute 3 on the scoreboard.
Number 27, Wade Leonard on the reception.
Caught at the 31. Caught and moved out of bounds at the 31.
The Thunder definitely like to get another touchdown here because they'll be giving the Falcons the ball back in the second half.
Ball is at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10, Thunder with a minute 3. Again, throw to the far sideline. Caught. Moving up the field and pushed out of bounds. Leonard again with the reception.
And it only took Wade Leonard.
About 7 seconds off the clock.
Takes the ball.
And another first down for Nemaha Central as they spotted down at about the 42.
Ball is placed at approximately the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm sure Nemaha Central practices this hurry-up offense a lot, but they haven't had a lot of opportunities this year to use it.
2 receivers far, 1 to the near. Up house, looking to throw again. This time throws in the middle. Caught off the fingertips of Kane. Incomplete. Nearly picked off.
I thought he had it.
Almost intercepted.
KJ Davis nearly coming up with the pick.
KJ Davis, incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 for the Thunder. Handoff, hike up through the middle of the field. He's got the first down, bounces to the outside. He get out of bounds to stop the clock. 43 seconds on the board, and they stop the clock by going out of bounds. Hike with the carry down to the Riley County 38.
Yeah, the Thunder, a couple 3 passes there, soften up that defensive line, and was able to be real effective with hike just up the middle.
Up pass, rolls to the far side, throws to the sideline, caught and out of bounds. Caught by number 27, Wade Leonard. 39 seconds on the clock.
Pass number 27.
Ball spotted at the 32.
Good for 6 yards.
Picks up 6 on the play.
Second and 4.
The Thunder have been doing real well in this series with the time management and moving that ball down the field.
2 receivers near, one to the far. Up pass, looking to throw again. This time, throws to the far side. Wide open, Leonard caught! Oh, dropped it! He was right there on the sideline, wide open.
Pass is incomplete.
Blown coverage, but the Thunder unable to capitalize on that.
I can't tell if Leonard would have grabbed the hold of that if he was going to be able to land in bounds with that catch or not. But a wide open.
33 seconds to go. Third down and 4.
Line of Riley County.
Kane in motion. Fake the handoff to Kane. Now they throw out to Hike. Hike has got the first down, still on his feet. Sheds a tackler at the 20. Still on his feet, goes down at the 19.
Nearly got out of bounds.
Battling. And it's 22 seconds on the clock. That'll move the chains.
Pass.
They're going to spot him at the 20.
Cooper Hike is good down to the 20-yard line. First down.
Throw out to the sideline. Caught by Leonard. Lost his footing and goes out of bounds. 10 seconds left.
I don't think Leonard would have scored on that, but he would have got a first down. A lot of open field in front of him. Just wasn't able to get his feet together.
They put the ball down at the 19. We have a timeout called. I assume this one by Nemaha Central.
Timeout
with 10 seconds to go. 20 to 12. We'll take a break.
10 seconds on the clock.
Whew.
Lady Thunder are playing volleyball tomorrow at Sabetha. And the Sabetha Volleyball Invitational will be their last volleyball tournament of the season before they head into sub-state play next Saturday. And they have one more regular season game or match, triangular that is, at Riverside. It'll be Hiawatha, Nemaha Central, and Riverside next Tuesday in Elwood. Lady Thunder, number 1 ranked team in 3A in the state of Kansas in volleyball. 2nd and 9. Up pass, looking to pass. Needs to get it underway. Throws to the sideline. It's going to be out of bounds, incomplete with 3 seconds. There was no receivers open.
Pass is thrown out of bounds. Stops the clock with 3 seconds.
So he threw it away to stop the clock and have another try.
Yeah, it's a tough position here because they know they're going to go deep and throw the ball. And so they're playing the deep ball and trying to cover all those receivers. Just didn't leave anybody open. Let's see what they draw up here.
This will be the last play of the half. Thunder with an 8-point lead. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. Empty backfield. Up house. Takes the snap, looks to throw. Now throws into the middle. Jump ball. Intercepted in the end zone. And that is the end of the first half.
In the end zone.
No touchdown, no points for Nemaha Central. They did a good job moving it down the field. Stalled out, though. Good job by the Riley County defense to hold it up and keep the Thunder off the board before half. Thunder lead by 8, 20 to 12 against Riley County. You're watching SCTV. We'll take a break and recognize our sponsors for our station. We'll be back with the halftime stats and the start of the second half.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids. Why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume alcohol or even possess it, then you could be held liable for this law. This law carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
In Nemaha County, I'm Jared Snyder, one of the family physicians at Seneca Family Practice. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a study by the state of Kansas that comes out about every year surveying our young kids in the community, ages 12 through 18. Would you be surprised to know 25% of our kids that responded between ages 12 and 18 responded saying that they had drank alcohol in the 30 days prior to the survey. And when you take into consideration and break that down, that's 4% of sixth graders, 12% of eighth graders, 34% of sophomores, and 48% of our high school seniors reporting alcohol use in the month leading up to the survey. And that's an upward trend, a year-over-year upward trend, and approaching double the state averages. Some will say kids will be kids, or if they're going to drink, they may as well do it at my house so I can have oversight. And frankly, those arguments are getting people hurt. It's leading to medical problems, addiction, and lifelong habits. We really do need to change the culture of alcohol in our community. 21 is 21 for a reason. I would just urge the community members to say, let's save some lives. The change starts at home.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
friendships,
pride. My reason why is to keep going.
Go meet Cypher to get your prize.
Hi there, I'm Rachel Allen. I'm one of the family physicians in Sabetha, Kansas. Underage drinking isn't just an issue in terms of breaking the law. It comes with a number of both short and long-term consequences. Research has shown that alcohol use in teenage years can affect normal brain development, and has also been shown to cause a 4 times increase in alcohol use disorder. In addition, teenage drinking has been shown to cause poor school performance and has been found to increase high-risk sexual activity, injuries among teens, and even death. It contributes to 3,500 deaths in people under the age of 21 each year in the United States. Long-term health consequences must also be considered when discussing the risk of teenage drinking. In addition to increasing the rate of alcohol use disorder, it has been associated with long-term diseases such as dementia, heart disease, and stroke. I know it's tempting to consider decreasing the drinking age to 18 from 21 in the hopes of making it legal will decrease these negative consequences. When the drinking age was raised to 21, there was a 16% decrease in car accidents related to alcohol, and teenage drinking decreased by 20%. It is also shown to decrease unintended consequences of underage drinking, deaths, and adverse birth outcomes related to teenage pregnancies.
I get a lot of that at work. I do. It's easier that way. Is this the
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We are about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. Both teams are on the field starting to warm up. And a few more ticks of the clock will be the end of the official halftime period, and then give a 3-minute warm-up session. And it'll get this second half of the game underway. Nemaha Central leading by 8 against Riley County, 20-12.
We haven't said that very often this year.
Yeah, no, we haven't. It's Riley County with a couple big strikes on passes. They've got a good pass play or pass offense, and Nemaha Central working to figure that out and get the stops if they can. Nemaha Central with 172 yards rushing in the game, while they have 47 yards passing, 219 yards total offense. For Riley County, 55 yards rushing and 120 yards passing for 175 total offense. Thunder scored on their first 3 possessions in the game and jumped out to a 20-0 lead before Riley County responded with a couple of back-to-back scores here late in the second quarter. Nemaha Central had a 13-yard pass play from Uphouse to Hike. 2-point conversion, no good. And then that play covered about 11 plays for 45 yards for the touchdown. Thunder methodically moved it down the field for the score. Their second series, they was able to score in 5 plays, capped by a 5-yard run by Braden Uphouse, covering 80 yards. They started at their own 20-yard line. And the 2-point conversion was good. And then they held Riley County on there, made them go 3 and out. They went to punt the ball, and Holden Bass came in and blocked the punt and recovered it at the Riley County 6-yard line. So 1 play, 6 yards. Cooper Hike was in. And the 2-point conversion, no good. That got the Thunder to the 20-0 lead. But Riley County was able to respond on their next possession. A couple big pass plays, one of 17, another of 45 yards to score. And they missed the extra point. It was 20-6. And then on the Thunder's next possession, they picked up a first down, and then they were forced to punt. And Riley County ran a 49-yard run on their first play after that. Kind of held up a little bit and then got a big 36-yard pass play to score their second touchdown. The 2-point conversion attempt was no good. And that's the score at half, 20-12. Thunder got their last possession at half. They were kind of running at they also had to run a no-huddle quick under the 2-minute drill kind of.
And they did a really good job with time management there, getting down. Just couldn't quite get it connected at the end of that series.
They just ran out of time and just a few extra 20 right there inside the red zone. They were at the 19, but they couldn't. Had a couple shots at the end zone, couldn't get it to go. The last pass in the end zone was intercepted.
3 seconds left. They're just giving it a shot, see what they can land with.
So it's 20-12 here at the half. And Thunder will kick the ball off to Riley County. The Falcons will have the first possession in the second half. Any scores to update us on around the area?
I was looking, and there's a St. Mary's score that I don't that's not even – I didn't see anything that jumped out at me or that I thought looked
back deep for Riley County.
Interesting for teams around the area at least.
28, Samson Wagner. Number 7, K.J. Davis.
There's the kickoff. It'll be caught at the 10. Working his way to the near side, number 20. Hit and brought out of bounds. Ball returned by number 20, Sam Allen. And they will have it 1st and 10 at about the 30-yard line, it looks like.
At about the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
So Riley County with their first possession of the half. Nemaha Central is going to have to certainly answer this pass offense of the Falcons to keep them off the board. They are Thunder with an 8-point lead. Single receiver far side, one to the near. Single back. They throw it into the backfield, pitch back, and move the ball up the field about a couple yards for 2nd down and 8.
Samson Wagner. Good for a 2-yard gain.
Wagner had a head of steam on him, but just ran into a couple defenders and wasn't able to break free.
Four receivers to the near, one to the far. This is a set the Thunder has seemed to have trouble with. Pass thrown to about the 40-yard line, incomplete. Looking for number 4,
incomplete.
Lucas Culp. That'll bring up incomplete, bring up 3rd down and 8.
Looks like the Thunder must have made a little bit of an adjustment there because they covered that well.
I'm sure they went over that at half. Making sure they're who's covering who in that kind of a set. They got to.
Yeah, they were kind of getting eaten up on that particular play the first half, so I'm sure that was something they were going to try to adjust.
3rd down and 8. Ball at the Falcon 32. Two receivers to the near. Single back. Looking to pass. Now he's going to run it. He's got the first down, slides down at the 48. I'm going to say he started his slide at the 46 or 47-yard line.
Been so successful
46.
with that pass. Nemaha Thunder's thinking pass and trying to protect that pass, and he's able to
Riley County first down.
sneak through the defensive line. And
14 yards, picks up the first down, 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Rolls it to the near side, pass to the middle of the field. Caught at the Thunder 47.
Great catch by Lucas Cope.
thought maybe his knees might have been down on that. It just was hard to see from right here.
It'll be second down and 3.
Second and 3 for the Falcons.
Nonetheless, they give him the reception, and we can't challenge it. So
that looked like a catch to me. Right here in front of us. Handoff to number 48, Wagner. He's got the first down as he moves the ball inside the 45 down to the 42.
Takes the ball off the left side.
Another
cuts through for a first down.
First down for Riley County.
Takes the ball to the 42
Carry of 5 yards.
It'll be 1st and 10.
Falcons moving the ball.
They had a nice hole there, and Wagner was able to speed his way through it.
Single receiver far side, tight end. Handoff. Wagner trying to cut it up field.
Samson
Get the
Wagner
ball to the
carry.
38. Gain of 4.
Tackled by number 75, Holden Bass.
Second down and 6. Falcons
Second down and 6 for Riley County.
have a good first possession drive going here.
Thunder's going to have to come up with the stop here.
Armisen looking to throw. Steps forward, gets sacked by Holden Bass. He was able to elude one defender, but Holden Bass there to hang on and pull him down inside at the 41-yard line. They'll lose 3 on the play.
Line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Bass kind of came out of nowhere. I think he thought he got free from the one defender, and their Bass was to meet him. That was a big stop for the Thunder. The Falcons have been moving the ball well.
3rd and a long 9. This will be 4-down territory, possibly. Armisen looking to pass. Throwing downfield. Kane picks it off at the 15-yard line. Intercepted by Nemaha Central.
Great job by Kane being in a good position to
Pass intercepted
make that interception.
by number 7, Gavin Kane for Nemaha Central.
So Nemaha Central
It'll be 1st
takes
and
over.
10 for
They'll have
Nemaha
it 1st and 10
Central.
at their own 15.
Turnover was really what they needed here to
Ball was at the 15.
get the ball back, and I'm thinking they're going to try to milk this clock as best they can and end up with a touchdown.
Up house, takes the snap, handoff, hike into the middle, and gets to about the 19-yard line.
Number 8, Cooper Hike on the carry. Brought down by Jackson Shanahan. And number 10, Noah Freeze.
Ball looks like it's at about the 19. Excuse me, the 18. Gain of 3. Again, Hike with the handoff. Pulls his way forward, picks up the first down.
Yeah, they're just letting Hike kind of just pick them apart here.
Ball moved to the 28.
Cooper Hike on
Gain
the
of
carry.
10.
Pulls his way across the 25-yard line to the 27, 1st and 10.
Single receivers both sides. Up pass, gives it to Hike again. Hike, ankle tackled, brought down.
Again on the carry.
About the 33. Gain of 5.
Tripped up by Luke.
Just 5 at a time is really all they need. Keep the chains moving, keep the clock moving, work their way downfield.
2nd down and short 5, it looks like.
2nd down and 4. Ball is at the 33-yard line.
Handoff Hike. Sheds a tackler, stepping through, still on his feet, diving forward to about the 44.
On the carry.
If he'd have kept his feet, he'd have been into the end zone.
For another 1st down.
11 yards on the carry.
All the way out to the 44-yard line of Nemaha Central.
Yeah, essentially the same play. Just hike up the middle, A gap, B gap,
6:25 and counting for 3rd quarter. Hike. Room to run this time. Slips off a tackle, still on his feet, goes down at about the 36.
Cooper Hike again on the carry.
Kind of got slowed down by his own defender on his last turn there and wasn't able to break it loose.
20 yards on that carry.
Down for Nemaha Central.
Just really no answer for Hike right now. I think they could stand up and say we're giving the ball to Hike, and they're just having success on this whole series.
Hike again into the middle. Gang tackled and brought down inside the 25, down to about the 20.
Cooper Hike again on the carry. Takes the ball inside the 25-yard line to the 24.
He's like trying to tackle a bowling ball. He gets the rolling, and no one wants to get in his way. They just want to move out of the way and let him go.
Hike cuts back into the middle of the field and inside the 20 down to the 17, 18-yard line.
Really,
to the 18.
All Hike this series. They just been handing it to Hike every play.
Hike up the middle.
They're going to
6
say,
yards. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Stop us. Stop
Yeah,
the run.
absolutely, absolutely.
2nd down and 4. Now let's take a look to the sideline. Hike battling his way through tackles, diving his way down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Nemaha Central at the 6.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Mike. They're just saying we're giving it to Hike. Make us pick another play because they're just
stop him.
Yeah, they're just putting him right up the middle and letting him do what he does.
6-yard line, it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal for the Thunder at the 6. Handoff Hike again. Nice job by the Falcon defense coming up and making the stop that time. They'll lose yards back to the 7. Lost a yard.
That's a loss on the play.
2nd and goal from the 7.
It always gets a little more difficult here on the goal line with the defense kind of crunched up a little bit more, and there's more defenders right there on the line of scrimmage.
Up pass. Handoff. Hike. Nice cut back in for the touchdown. Hike got his man to commit.
Just
more
a
to
little
the
bit of a
outside,
juke, but it was enough to throw him on his heels. And
takes the ball in for the score.
7-yard run from Cooper Hike. It was all Hike down the field, covering 85 yards for the touchdown. 4:07 on the clock.
They're in about 4 minutes off the clock and just kind of trotted down the field. And you got to think when Nemaha Central gets the ball back again, they'll probably just try to do the same thing. Just let Hike do what he does.
2-point conversion. Hike with the handoff and dives in for the 2-point conversion. Good. Nemaha Central leads 28-12 over Riley County. Thunder getting 8 points on their first possession of the second half. 4:07 to go, third quarter. You're watching SCTV.
Riley County 12.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
So Cooper Hike adding 85 yards to his rushing total here tonight. That was all Hike all the way down the field. 10 rushing plays for 85 yards. A 7-yard run to cap it off. And a 2-point conversion good. 4:07 on the clock here in the third quarter. Thunder lead 28-12.
This kind of reminds me of a game we played last year when we were standing right next to the sound system. Everybody's up there dancing.
Back deep for Riley County.
And they're doing it again.
Was this Mar Hill? Was that Mar Hill?
It was Mar Hill. It was.
Yep.
Bill's busting out some moves I haven't seen for 20 years.
So Nemaha Central will kick off. This is Jaden Thomas kicking off this time. Nice kick. It's going to be fielded about the 17. Wagner sheds one tackler, sheds another, and then gang tackled at about the 30.
Samson Wagner
It's about where he started last.
Goes down near the 31, it looks like.
1st and 10 for Riley County.
3:58 to go, third quarter.
Ball is placed at the 30-yard line.
Ball is at the 30.
Falcons had a lot of success going to the air. Let's see if they do it again.
Now they're going to throw down the sideline, overthrown. They were looking for number 10, Noah Freeze, and I think he got lost in his route, or he.
Either that or was it intentional because he didn't see anybody open. But
brings up 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Second down and 10 at the 30. I'm sure you heard that by the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's nothing we can do about that. It is just right above us and where we're sitting. I apologize, but nonetheless, it also helps us call out names and stuff as well, as you know who makes tackles, and you get to hear that. There's a handoff. Nice job, Leonard making the tackle from behind, and number 25, Carter Rottinghouse, coming up to force him to turn in and Leonard to make the tackle.
3 yards, brings up
gain of 3.
7.
We talk about Cooper Hike and how hard of a runner he is, but Sampson he's a fast. He's just not quite as big as Hike, but he is fast and hard to bring down.
I'll go 4 receivers to the far, 1 to the near. Got a matchup on receivers here. It's like Harmison's going to slide out. Now he's going to cut back. Now he's going to throw it into the middle of the field. Almost picked off by Kane.
Almost picked off.
Wagner there to keep it from happening.
Kane might have got the wind knocked out of him. He came down hard.
Yeah.
Brings up 4th and 7.
That's 4th down, incomplete pass. And that was Harmison throwing that ball away just to keep from getting sacked.
Yeah.
It was bad. I mean, he just threw it in the middle of the field hoping somebody would be there, and that could end up badly.
And it almost did.
Number 25, Carter Rottinghouse, back to receive the punt.
So the Falcons will punt. Normally it's Kane back to receive, but now it's Rottinghouse. Then Kane came out of the game.
Did come out.
Let that one roll and just let her die. Let's put it down at the 41. So Nemaha Central will take over on the punt. After the punt, 3 and out for the Falcons.
Punt comes to rest around the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Nemaha Central.
Thunder will have it at their
own 40-yard line.
Yeah, see, the field announcer's like a third guy here, just filling in where we don't have anything.
Yeah, just let him do the work.
Except for when we have to argue with what he sees and what we see.
Or Caleb's got comments that we need to add in. 1st and 10. Handoff, guess who? Hike. Spins and falls forward past the 45 to about the 46.
Cooper Hike on the carry.
Think they'll go Hike all the way down the field again?
I do. I think they're just going to keep it with Hike, and until they can get an answer for him, they're just going to let him
46-yard line.
Bulldoze him down the field.
2nd and 4, the 46. A pass rolls out. Now he's looking to pass. Throws short. Caught by number, was that up house or Stallbomber?
8.
Number 8, Cooper Hike. Number 9,
Hike.
Blake Stallbomber. Blake Stallbomber with a reception.
Brought down by Sam Allen.
Was Stallbomber.
Nice catch and moves the ball to
Takes
the
the ball
30,
into Riley County territory.
37-yard line, I'll say.
Ball was at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
So you get that rush going, and then you force them to take a look at the pass.
Like I said, you soften up the backfield there, and they're not ready for the pass.
17-yard pass play, 1st and 10 for the Thunder. Handoff Hike into the middle of the field. And Hike dives forward to the 35. He'll get a couple yards.
Good job by the defense. Hike was still able to get a few yards out of it, but the defense was right there.
On the carry again, brought down by Eli Cias. And Brogan Shoe, number 57.
Second and 7 for Nemaha Central. Up house. Hands off to Hike. Hike through the middle of the line. Dragging the defender. Stood up and then pushes forward with some help from his teammates. He gets down to the 27. Gain of 8 on the play. Moves the chains.
Cooper Hike again on the carry.
Minute 10 and counting here in the third quarter.
Ball was at the 28-yard line of Riley County. 1st and 10.
To keep this up, Hike's going to have 300 yards in rushing.
I don't keep individual stats, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
They're at 274 yards rushing right now. Up house. Fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws short, incomplete. Looking for picked off. Did they say it was picked off?
I think they say
it was intercepted by Riley County. I think it skipped off of Leonard's hands and right into Riley County.
Intercepted by number 10, Noah Freeze. Riley County ball.
Thunder turned it over. And the Falcons have it at the 31.
About the same spot they had it off the kickoff return from the last.
Falcons have it at their own 31-yard line. Handoff. They're going to sweep here to the near side. Tries to cut back into the middle. Tackled and brought down at about the 30.
Samson Wagner on the carry.
Got a Nemaha Central player getting up slow.
Moves out to the 35-yard line. Player down for Nemaha Central.
It's like number 64. Gonzalez, I believe. Josh Gonzalez, 54. Yep. Slow to get up, but he is walking off the field under his own power. Gain of 4 on the play.
Can hear the officials out there telling the guys to hustle back.
2nd down and 6. Ball is at the 35-yard line.
Falcons with the ball. You heard the announcer. Where it's sitting at the 35.
Maybe time for a play or two before the quarter's over.
20 seconds.
Maybe
and counting.
1.
They'll get at least 1 in here.
Or maybe not.
Maybe they're going to let it
Looks like they're going to let it maybe tick down. That's what they're doing.
Yep. They're going to let it expire, and Nemaha Central will head into the fourth quarter with a 28-12 lead over the Riley County Falcons. Nemaha Central with a big possession. Their first possession took it right down the field. 10 plays, 85 yards, 7-yard run by Hike. And then they were doing the same again for the interception. They turned it over here on their second possession. But now we're heading into the fourth quarter. You're watching SCTV. We'll be right back.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Thunder lead is at 16, a 2-possession lead for the Nemaha Central Thunder with 12 minutes to go in this game. Fourth quarter about to start. The Falcons with the ball on their 35-yard line, second down and 6. Handoff comes to the near side. Wagner spinning through some defenders and falls to the 45.
Samson Wagner on the carry. Moves the ball out.
Gain of 10 on the play.
45-yard line. Good for a Riley County first down.
Moves the chains.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Falcons.
Wagner just kind of rolling through the defense there.
Single receiver far side. Handoff coming this way to Allen. Tackle made by Stahlbomber. Allen gets the ball to the 50.
Sam Allen
Gain of 5.
takes the ball to the 50-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Mike, I think he heard you this time and copy what you said.
Yeah. 11 minutes to go here in the game. Falcons with the ball at midfield. Single receiver far side. Harmison takes the snap, looks to throw. Now he'll get sacked. Do they give it a flag? Is it intentional grounding?
Seems like that.
Oh, they're saying there was a receiver, or it was number 20 was right there, probably about 8 yards off the ball for the Falcons. He was looking for Sam Allen. Incomplete pass. No intentional grounding.
Incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 5.
Wade Leonard was really going after the referee, just trying to get his word in there, and the referee was explaining to him the reason why the call wasn't a flag.
3rd down and 5. 4 receivers far side, 1 to the near. Armisen looking to throw, throws it over the sideline. Knocked away. That was number 25, Carter Rodinghouse, reading the play.
This is incomplete.
Saw Rodinghouse just waiting back for that throw, and I thought maybe he left too late to get to that, and if he didn't get it swatted down, he would have got an easy 5 yards on that play. But nice job.
So 4th down and 5 for the Falcons.
You got to assume they're going to go for it here, just the nature of where we're at on the score and the time. And that's what they're doing.
3 receivers far, 4 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Similar set again. Armisen looking to throw. Flushed, and guess who latches on. Big Holden Bass pulls down. No, excuse me. It was number 61. Bigger yet, Connor Dieters.
Connor Dieters.
Mongo makes the sack.
For a loss of 7.
And the Thunder take over on downs. at the Falcon 44-yard line.
He tried to throw that ball and get it away, but Connor had it, both of his arms wrapped up. He couldn't even pretend to throw it to someone at that point.
So big turnover on downs. Connor Dieters with the big stop. Thunder with the ball at the Riley County 44. Short field. Hand off to Hike. Tripped up as he went through the line. He falls forward for a yard or two.
Nice tackle.
About the best way to bring him down is by his tennis shoes.
It'll be 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9, in case you didn't hear that. Under 10 to go in the game. Two receivers the far side. Tight end here to the near. Good defense for the Falcons. They should have went the other way because they were stunning this way, and they've made the good call and was
Falcons
able to
just picked the right direction to stunt.
And Jackson Shanahan and Eli Seas.
Leonard with the carry loses ground back to the 47.
That'll bring up 3rd and 12 for Nemaha Central.
Third down and 13. Handoff Hike, trying to get to the outside. He looks like he's going to get a first down and does, bowling his way forward past the 30 down to the 25.
Around the left end.
Cooper Hike at open field to his left side.
They give you any room, you run, and you can't get stopped.
They'll spot it down at the
Ball is
26.
taken down to the Riley County 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hike with 21 yards on the carry.
Yeah, and Hike just really doing what he does good, just putting his shoulder down and running.
1st and 10 for the Thunder. 8:35 and counting. Handoff Hike in the middle of the field. Had to slow down a little and allowed the defender from behind to catch up, make this tackle. And there is a Falcon down on the field.
Good for a 3-yard
gain of about
It'll be 2nd and 7.
3, almost 4 yards. They'll spot the ball, looks like at about the
injured Riley County player
23-yard line. 2nd and 7. Thunder closing in on 300 yards rushing. They have 295 by my tally.
I couldn't see who the injured player was. The Caleb, he always sees everybody's number. No, he didn't get that one.
Well, I'll pull out my monoscope and we'll see if we can see who it is. They're getting him up. Oh, we'll see who it is before we even get that out. 57. Good, he's up and walking. I'll always like to see that. Brogan Schuh, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Not sure. SCHUH, a junior for the Falcons.
Well, he tried to get up right after the play, and then
2nd and 7 for Nemaha Central.
Just talked into going back down just to make sure he was okay. And looks like he's walking on his own, so that's good.
23-yard line.
We'll check him out here on this bench.
A little bit of a limp. He's got a knee brace on one knee already, so maybe he aggravated that.
Yep.
They're looking at that knee, so.
2nd down and 7. Single receivers both sides. Handoff Hike. Hike stood up, and now it's a scrum, and they push Hike back, but he gets the ball to the 20-yard line.
Scrum is a rugby term, in case you didn't know.
Whole slew of Riley County Falcons.
He had Connor Dieters on his back just pushing, but just wasn't too many Falcons on the other side pushing back.
3rd down and 4 for Nemaha Central. 7:40 and counting left in this game. Single receivers split to both sides of the field. 3-back set, up house. Takes the snap, hands off the hike. We got a flag on the play. Past the 15. He'll have the first down, but we'll see what the flag is.
Hike on the carry.
Flag came out just a little bit after the play had started, so I don't know if there's a holding call over here.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Flag on the play.
It's against Nemaha Central.
Didn't see what the call was.
Penalty is against Nemaha Central.
Did they?
False start, maybe? Not sure.
Maybe. The flag came out early enough. That could have been
legal motion. It would have been
25-yard
was
line.
the call, and that moves it back 5.
It'll be 3rd and 9 for Nemaha Central.
Nonetheless, that's definitely a help for the Falcons.
Third down and 9 for Nemaha Central. 2 receivers far, 1 to the near. Handoff hike. Head of steam. Still on his feet to the 10. Inside the 10. Goes down at about the 7.
Hike on the
He got
carry.
moving quick on that one.
He really did.
With a full head of steam.
He heard us.
Yeah. 18 yards on the carry by Cooper
inside
Hike.
the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for Nemaha
Wow,
Central.
he was wound up tight on that one and took off. Under center, up house. Handoff hike. Slides off the line and walks in for the touchdown.
Hike again.
7 yards in.
Breaks it out to the left
on
and
first
into
and
the
goal.
end zone for the score.
And that will put Thunder up 34-12 with 6.5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, the play before that hike looked like maybe they tackled him by his feet. I'm afraid he didn't pull one of his feet completely off his leg because he was going so fast when they finally got him wrapped up. But he's not a guy you want to just stand in front of to try to tackle because he's liable to pancake you.
Comes a 2-point conversion attempt from Nemaha Central.
At this point, looks like they've abandoned the extra point altogether this game.
Fake the handoff, up house, looking to pass. Throws it. Caught by Hike. Hike looked like he was going to throw it.
I thought
now he's going to dive forward. He's going to be short of the first down.
I think Hike thought for a second, like, can I throw it too? And then I think you realize, no, I better not.
Conversion try
You have to be
no good.
Not another forward pass. It'd have to be behind him.
Tackled by
2-point conversion is no good.
Score remains.
So Nemaha Central 34, Riley County 12 with 6.5 minutes to go here till the end of the game. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
Not sure who Riley County has up in the booth here, but they're throwing out the jams in between timeouts and scores.
John knows his music.
I'll have to go up there and see who it is.
The kickoff from Thomas is going to be fielded. Oh, slips through the hands.
It's live
picked up
ball.
at the 10-yard line. And that's going to cost them some yards. as he goes down at about the 16, maybe the 17-yard line.
It went through his legs, and he had touched it, so that ball was live. He had to go back and field it at that point.
Well, it's a live ball regardless on kickoff.
Oh, that's true.
For Riley County.
So Riley County has the ball, first and 10 at their own 17.
17-yard line.
So Riley County has not had the benefit of the short field. They've started their own 27, their 22, their 35, the 15, the 30, the 30, and the 31, and now the 17. Pass complete
Number
to
10, Noah Freeze,
24-yard line.
Tackled by number 7, Gavin Kane.
Gain of 7 on the pass play. Third down and 3.
Second and
so Riley
3.
County really has had to fight out of their end of the field to get points on the board. Armisen, pass complete. Nice move by the receiver. Picks up the first down and then goes out of bounds at about the 42, 44.
Takes the ball up the right sideline.
There's just enough defenders to slow Allen down because if he had open field, he's fast. He's going to be hard to catch.
County first down.
He got slowed up just enough that some defenders were going to get over there and able to help out and get him knocked out of bounds.
Pass complete to the 43, 19 yards on the play. First and 10, Falcons. Handoff. Tackle made by Carter Rottinghouse.
Samson Wagner.
Wagner carries the ball to about the 49.
Takes the ball out to the 49-yard line.
Gain of 6.
Second and 4.
And they go quick again.
Quick play. Caught. First down for the Falcons. They move the ball to the 45.
Lucas
They're going to say the 44. Gain of 5 on that play. Moves the chains.
Nemaha Central 45-yard
Gain of 4.
line.
They put it down at the 45.
Good for a Riley County first down.
Gain of 4.
Yeah, Riley County's coming on close to 300 yards offense as well.
Now they're at 256. There's a rush here to the near side. And they ran into
one of the big
Connor
guys.
Nope, that's number 8, Cooper Ike, the linebacker. Running back linebacker. They move the ball to about the 43, maybe the 42.
Oh, the 43-yard line. Second and 7 for Riley County.
Gain of 3 on the play. Hand off to Allen. Tries to cut back. Nice job by Wade Leonard coming up to make the stop.
Allen on the carry.
Ball is down at the 42. It looks like. Yep. No gain on the play.
Good for no gain. Brings up third
down and 7.
Yeah, good job by Leonard keeping him on.
Coming up on 4 minutes to go.
Inside, not letting him make an outside cut there.
This is a good game for Nemaha Central to play. Riley County, a good, tough opponent. They're second. It's 2 and 4. It's their record. There's a nice pass completion.
Pass. Nearly slipped out of there for
caught by number 22, Jace Woodard.
It's good for a Riley County first down.
Ball's at the 30. Gain of 12.
Ball is inside the 31-yard
But Thunder
line.
needed this game to beat the first team
on
the defense on the field, or keep their off. A full game is what they need, especially coming up against Sabetha here next week.
They haven't had anything really close.
Heading in towards the postseason, they need something like this.
Yeah, they haven't had anything close since game 1 of the season.
Armisen throws near side, incomplete. Ooh. Looking for number 10. That was Noah Freeze. And Kane with the pass defense. Almost could have been.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good coverage.
It was well covered. Yeah,
it
was right. The timing was right.
Mm-hmm. I see where some of the fans could try to argue for a pass interference, but
Second down and 10 for the Falcons at their own 30. Under 3.5 to play. Wagner with the carry. Gets stood up.
Flag
and now
came in late.
There's a flag at in the backfield. Clock will stop. They'll put the ball down at about the 28. We'll see what the signal
He was in a
is.
spot to see a good holding call. I wonder if that's what.
Usually that's where that is.
Yeah.
There's also a flag on the far side of the field.
There is.
Holding on the
Flag
offense.
On the play indication is holding on Riley County.
2 officials saw it.
Yeah, both saw the same holding
10
call.
yards from the spot.
Spot penalty moves the ball back to the 40-yard line, 41.
Yeah, Riley County was moving the ball well this series, and just holding call really hurts them.
Second and 20.
Second, and I would say 21. Armisen looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Being chased. He'll go out of bounds. Hit and driven out. They'll go out at about the 33, 34-yard line, it looks like.
Eli Harmison on the
Put the
carry.
ball down at the 34.
I feel like maybe you get a little extra speed to you when you got one of those Nemaha
Ball
Central
inside the
defensive
35-yard
linemen
line.
chasing you. You tend just to get a little bit faster.
Third down and I'd say 13.
Third down and 14.
13, 14 yards. That'd be right, 14 yards. And the 11th play of this drive coming up. 3 minutes exactly on the clock. Clock stops. He went out of bounds. 4 receivers near side, 1 to the far. Looking to pass. Harmison near side, into the middle. The field incomplete. Off his fingertips. Threw it a little behind
Passes
his
in
intended
to Allen.
receiver.
We'll bring up fourth
Harmison
down.
took a hit at the end of the play. And it's 4th down.
Just threw it behind him a little bit. He should be able to get that in. He had 2 hands on it, just wasn't able to bring it in. And a couple defenders right on top of him, so I don't know that he got a lot of yards after that catch.
Fourth down and 14 from the 34. They got to get to the 20-yard line to pick up the first down, move the chains. 2:56 left to play in this game. Four receivers near, 1 to the far. 5-man front. Harmison to pass. He's going to throw to the end zone. It's going to be short. Knocked away by Kane. Incomplete.
Really good play by Kane. He was in a spot to make an interception there, but
instead of having the interception inside of 10, they get the ball.
Absolutely.
At
So
the
very smart
34.
football, realizing that an interception didn't make as good a sense as an incomplete pass.
So Thunder will take over with 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to play. I'm sure they'll just give it to Hike and let him run it down the field and
I'm
wind
guessing
the clock
that's what
down.
you'll see a lot of here is a lot of Hike just down the middle. They got to get – they're going to have to keep the chains moving a little bit, but –
Up house, handoff Hike. Stops his motion, bounces to the outside. Now he's going to cut it more along the sideline. Shoves one man down past the 30,
Nice.
runs over another, and then brought down at the 26-yard line. That is a highlight run.
yeah, great blocking. He was able to slow down and chuck a guy out of bounds, and then
Cooper Hike on the carry.
Central's was able to get another blocker ahead of him and
the outside.
get him a
Moves
few
the
more
ball all the way
yards.
down.
40-yard
Riley
rush by
County,
Cooper Hike.
25-yard line. First and 10 for Nemaha Central.
Yeah, I got to think Hike's going to be close to 300 rushing yards.
.220 and counting left in this game. Up house, hands off Hike. Hike picking his way through defense to about the 20. I'm going to say he's down at the 21. Gain of 5.
Hike again on the carry. Second and 5.
Hand off again to Hike. Tripped up in the backfield. He'll get to the 19.
Hike on the carry. Lucas Culp on the trip up.
Picks up 2.
Third down from the 20-yard line.
Third down and about 4. Two receivers, single receivers, both sides. And off to Hike. Defense collapses in. He's close to the first down. He'll be maybe short by about a yard.
Just a little short.
On fourth down. Looks like they may turn it over on downs. He'll get to about the 17, it looks like.
Folks,
yeah,
time runs out.
Fourth down with
This will be
20
fourth
seconds
down.
left, so they won't need to hike the ball again.
Yep, this game
Our friends from Nemaha Central,
is over.
please be safe
Nemaha
going
Central
home.
will get the win, 34-12 over Riley County.
The score really doesn't reflect the game. It was a close game, 8-point game at half. It was
the end of the fourth
a
quarter.
close game,
That's the end of the game. Nemaha
all the way
Central
through.
34, Riley County 12.
I'm trying to pull up the Acacia website quick just to see where the standings are here in the district, Class 2, District 4. Nemaha Central sitting on top with a 2-0 district record, now 3-0. And a 7-0 overall record. Sabetha with an undefeated district record as well. They're 5-1. They took a loss from Holton earlier in the season, and they will play. Nemaha Central and Sabetha will play a Big 7 matchup, district champ matchup here next Friday on the 21st of October. So in this contest, we'll see Riley County. They go to 1-2 in district play. They are now 2-5 overall. That record, I can't believe, is really indicative how good a team.
Yeah,
they're
a very good team.
They just took a loss from Silver Lake and Rossville and Rock Creek, and those are perennial powers. They also lost to Sabetha, so they've had a tough road, a tough season, beginning of the season. So they are a good team.
Yeah, there's a lot of tough teams in the district and a lot of tough teams they play, and so. But Riley County is a solid ball team.
And they take the top 4 teams out of district play, and I see, Riley County they certainly should move on. And one team that will probably get outed is going to be Horton. So Nemaha Central, Sabetha, Riley County, Minneapolis are kind of the 4 I see moving on, and then to the further into the playoffs to see where it all ends. So in this game, we'll come back to the game here. We had Thunder had 372 yards of rushing, and that might be almost all Hike in that contest. This contest certainly probably a 300-yard plus game. I don't keep individual stats. I just keep overall rushing and passing stats. 63 yards passing for the Thunder in the game, 435 yards total offense, 20 yards in penalties. And actually, that could be considered more if you consider the kick out of bounds. And they spot the ball at the 35. So how do you put penalty yards down for that? And then there was an offsetting penalty.
An offsetting penalty would have been a big penalty if there wasn't for the offsetting penalty there.
So, and then for Riley County, 108 yards rushing, 169 yards passing, 277 yards total offense, 20 yards penalties for them as well. Pretty fairly clean game. Look at the number of penalties. It was a good game.
Some holding penalties, but nothing you didn't see too unsportsmanlike or anything like that. I mean,
yeah, Nemaha Central able to hold Riley County out of the end zone in the second half of play, and they just handed the ball to Hike and let him pound away on him and did his thing. He's a heck of a back to try to stop. And that's what they said in the second half. Stop him if you can. If you can, then we'll do something different. Up next, Nemaha Central will face the Sabetha Blue Jays. Final regular season game, senior night for the Thunder football team. Big matchup, always is every year. And Sabetha has moved up in the top 5 rankings, I believe, as well in Class 2A. I think I saw them at 4 or 5. They've certainly been mentioned in the others, so they have started off a little slow in the season, but had a good. I don't want to say started off slow. They just didn't start up in the rankings.
Yeah.
But they have certainly shown what they can do.
Yeah, and Sabetha's always a tough ball team to play. So even if Sabetha had 4 losses in the season, they're going to be a tough team because they're always prepared and ready to play football.
Yep. Garrett Michaels does a good job of that. I believe he's still their head coach.
Do you believe that's correct?
So. All right, well, thanks. I'm Mike Stahlbalmer calling the game for you here this evening. Riley County 12, Nemaha Central 34. A full game for the Thunder. They needed that. John Howard, thanks for joining us this evening.
Always glad to be here.
Caleb Rittenauer with the production work and Billy O with the camera work. Good job, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.